you are missing the secret. If you are a man who genuinely wants to deepen your bond, who craves a lasting, intimate connection with your partner, then stop scrolling now. You need to understand this fundamental truth. Most men believe they know exactly what connection and confidence look like, but when it comes to creating genuine, lifelong intimacy and unshakable trust, far too many rush, guess, or completely overlook the few essential habits that truly hold relationships together. This oversight doesn't just cost you moments, it can silently erode the foundations of decades of shared life. The principles you're about to discover aren't simple techniques or quick fixes designed for fleeting encounters. They are a profound, science-backed approach to emotional mastery and presence. The foundational skills that make your partner feel completely seen, cherished, and absolutely secure. If you've ever felt disconnected or misunderstood, what I'm sharing is the crucial piece of information that separates the men who maintain vibrant love lives from those who slowly drift apart. I'm Dr. Mary Markham, and in my 12 years as a urologist and expert in men's health, I've had conversations with thousands of men, from their 30s into their 70s. And what I've observed is not that these men were fundamentally broken, but that they were simply never given a thoughtful, respectful, and science-based education on how to connect deeply. Society offers vague stereotypes, while science and wisdom are usually withheld. And that is precisely why I focus on helping men reclaim their confidence, rebuild vital connection, and strengthen the intimate bonds that allow love to thrive over many decades. Here is the powerful, underlying truth that men must internalize. Meaningful, sustainable connection does not spring from flawless performance or striving for perfection. It blossoms through genuine awareness, respectful communication, and most critically, sustained consistency. To that end, I want to share 5 non-physical yet incredibly powerful moves that can completely reshape the dynamics of your closest partnership. These moves are not actions in the usual sense. They are a set of refined mental, emotional, and relational habits designed to be the bedrock upon which genuine trust, mutual desire, and profound love are permanently deepened. The first critical habit we must embrace is realizing that preparation is everything. Connection doesn't suddenly happen in an instant. It starts long before it. Many men mistakenly treat the emotional warm-up as an optional side note, but true. Magnetic attraction is something that must be gradually built through patience, conscious curiosity, and meticulous care. Consider it like building a roaring fire. You cannot simply strike one match and expect an instant blaze. You must thoughtfully gather, prepare, and diligently protect the small, vital spark until it is robust enough to burn strongly. When you make the decision to slow down, to intentionally learn your partner's specific rhythm, to listen actively, and to notice even the most minute cues, you are actively manufacturing an environment where safety and trust can firmly take hold. On a practical level, this requires you to slow yourself down, both mentally and emotionally, paying attention to her breathing, her spontaneous responses, and her general comfort level. This allows you to cultivate the deep conversations that make her feel thoroughly relaxed and truly understood. If you neglect this deep preparatory phase and bypass showing her she matters far in advance of the deeper moment, nothing else you attempt later will ever feel authentic or fully aligned. This foundational patience links directly to our next crucial understanding. Precision must always win over pressure. It is a perpetual mistake I see everywhere. Men assuming that sheer effort and aggressive intensity automatically generate better, deeper results. But in the grand strategy of connection, and in every other part of life, deliberate, well-timed precision defeats frantic pressure without exception. Authentic mastery is derived from refined attention, not from a forceful, aggressive effort. To be precise in emotional connection means becoming fully intentional. It means mastering the art of listening, not just to your partner's articulated words, but also to the powerful silence between them. It involves perceiving the subtle yet critical difference between what she says with her mouth and what she actually feels deep within. You must stop trying to rush and force things. Instead, try operating smarter. Slow your entire pace, ask insightful, thoughtful questions, and attune yourself to the smallest indicators. her fleeting expressions, the slightest inflection in her tone, or the quality of her overall energy. When you wisely replace that intense pursuit with this quiet awareness, you organically create harmony. And when you deliberately slow down just enough to understand, rather than simply react, you invite a permanent transformation in your dynamic. Many men are continually surprised to discover that rhythm builds the truest form of trust. We have been socially trained to believe that the magic and excitement in a long-term relationship come exclusively from constant, exhausting novelty. In reality, the nervous system, the very engine of trust and connection, is profoundly responsive to consistent rhythm and comforting reliability. Whether we are discussing emotional intimacy or physical closeness, an unwavering steadiness establishes essential psychological safety. And it is only within that sanctuary of safety that true emotional and relational freedom is allowed to fully exist. When your partner is able to confidently rely on you, not just for a handful of spectacular, memorable, grand gestures, but for the routine kindness of the subtle, consistent things in day-to-day life, her confidence in your bond flourishes and deepens exponentially. Think of consistent rhythm as the unwavering heartbeat of your partnership. Whether it's evident in your daily, small communications, the predictable routines you share, or the simple way you regularly express sincere affection, that unwavering consistency communicates the single most important message. You can absolutely trust me. I am fundamentally reliable. I'm here for you, and I'm not going anywhere. That deep sense of assurance relates closely to the wisdom of our fourth habit. Timing and awareness are paramount, not optional extras. There is a deeply ingrained and flawed myth that true closeness somehow magically blossoms simply because two people care for one another. The unfortunate reality is that readiness, accurate timing, and deep mutual awareness are not optional. They are vital, structural components. Even when sincere affection and profound attraction are demonstrably present, emotional readiness may still lag significantly behind. It is exactly in that gap that refined patience and disciplined curiosity become your absolute strongest skills. Before taking any kind of deeper step in any sphere, it is a mandatory and respectful action to consciously check in. The subtle strength of small, genuine questions like, "Are you totally comfortable right now?" or "Is this absolutely okay for you?" builds colossal emotional trust. It is the action that powerfully communicates to your partner that she is consciously seen and deeply respected, not just passively assumed or disrespectfully rushed. Beyond just the immediate moments, authentic awareness includes conscious care afterward, remaining emotionally present, offering comforting reassurance, and intentionally staying connected even once the primary moment has gracefully concluded. This conscious dedication is what true emotional maturity actually looks like. Ultimately, the fifth and final, most defining move is the commitment to connection over technique. Though my professional expertise grants me the deep scientific understanding of the biological, hormonal, and psychological factors underpinning attraction and attachment, the overarching immutable truth that every single man needs to grasp is this: the depth and sincerity of the emotional connection you forge is and will always remain exponentially more potent and transformative than any perfected technique you could possibly learn. You could commit thousands of shallow tips and tricks to memory and still consistently fail to find intimacy if you are disconnected, fundamentally distracted, or exclusively focused on your own agenda rather than fully engaging with your partner's reality. When she feels entirely and utterly safe emotionally, when she feels honestly admired and completely unhurried, her body and mind respond naturally with genuine openness. When she is met with pressure, her guard immediately snaps into place. Science unambiguously confirms this. Stress hormones like cortisol rapidly reduce both physical and emotional responsiveness, while oxytocin, the vital bonding hormone, massively increases connection and closeness. What single factor generates that monumental difference? It is simply your focused presence, your radical patience, and your unflinching, profound respect. You must talk to her, look deeply and gently into her eyes, consciously regulate your breathing, listen intently, not only with your ears, but with the entirety of your devoted attention. When the significant moment concludes, you do not simply vanish. You must intentionally remain grounded, genuinely kind, and gracefully open. This dedicated effort is the beautiful reality of profound connection. To immediately apply these insights and truly put it all together, remember to begin gently and deliberately slow. You must commit sincere time and conscious effort to establishing total emotional comfort and psychological safety well before attempting any kind of deeper relational or physical step. You should always lead your interactions with both unwavering respect and true understanding. Stop assuming and choose instead to ask clear questions. Stop guessing and dedicate yourself instead to sincere listening. Learn to observe and attune not only to the words that are said, but also to the core emotions and deep feeling beneath them. Recognize and accept that consistency is your absolute everything. Once you authentically discover what habits reliably help your partner feel truly safe and fundamentally valued, commit yourself to faithfully repeating that pattern. Do not ceaselessly chase after fleeting emotional extremes. Instead, devote your energy to building the stability and comforting rhythm she needs. Lastly, remember the paramount importance of ending every significant conversation or shared moment with mindful care and sustained connection afterward. Whether that takes the form of further thoughtful conversation, comforting physical affection, or the simple act of calmly staying present together. That is the concrete process that actively cements trust, strengthens your relationship's bond, and reinforces enduring love. If, while absorbing this message, you find yourself realizing that you have been doing things incorrectly for years, please do not succumb to frustration or self-reproach. The vast majority of men were never given this vital manual. This crucial guidance is not taught in media. Friends rarely discuss it seriously, and society at large leaves most men floundering and simply guessing. But here is the genuine good news and powerful encouragement. It is never too late, ever, to become an attuned, deeply effective partner. In fact, many men past 40 or 50 evolve into the most thoughtfully grounded and emotionally attentive partners, specifically because they have been forced to gain the indispensable virtues of humility, detailed awareness, and authentic patience. You do not require the fleeting vitality of a 20-year-old. You simply require an activated, present awareness, the intentional capacity to show up with consistent respect and the power of a genuine curiosity. Understand this clearly. Your hands, your words, and your conscious attention are not merely functional tools. They are the supreme instruments of emotional connection. When you fully dedicate yourself to mastering the use of them with precise accuracy, genuine patience, and profound care, you will successfully unlock a profound level of secure closeness that powerfully sustains a rich love across decades. Age is emphatically not the end of your relational vitality. It is instead the exhilarating start of your complete emotional mastery.